Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So I have a pretty cool defense team here. Definitely would actually be quite more spoopy if they had max merges. Definitely probably on these two and even Rosier as well. But we're gonna be doing some real cheese antics, I think. Very somewhat complex damage calcs, but also kind of straightforward as well. So been looking into different options, and Valentine Faye, of course, with Spendthrift Bow, is going to do a lot of damage in general, but she doesn't have close counter. But I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Like, Altine is not going to be doing much damage without her special, and she won't be in brazen range, so that's another issue. I could intentionally set off a bolt trap to deal damage, but of course, there's always the gamble that it's only like a level 1 bolt trap or something, and we get memed on that way. We also only have a level 3 healing tower, which means I can imagine some teams exploiting chip damage pretty hard, but overall not a terrible team. I could totally see folks just hitting end turn, and Faye just trolling by being pretty darn tanky, especially with the HP. So our plan is actually just wait for turn 3 to get the 35 chip damage onto Tana. It leaves her at 26 HP, so we need to do 26 damage. So I think our only option for picking up the kills with Legendary Julia. It is Earth season, so she actually helps me score here. But the only attack debuffs that I see are from Bright Shrine and Flower of Ease. Very deceptive shenanigans, and of course Pegasus Flight. So Julia, since she has the most attack plus speed on the team, unless I awkwardly buff somehow, which we're not gonna pull those antics off. I could also technically snipe Bright Shrine, but that involves testing the bolt traps, and I might want to save that for chip damage on these two. Although Athune, if she's not on a defense tile and we buff properly, I believe we just one-shot with Legendary Julia. It's actually kind of close, so we'll see when we get there. But yeah, back to the calcs. So we're always proccing Virtuous Naga on Tana, so that's going to be 71, 77 attack, and then 83 with Mirabilis. We don't proc Sabotage Defense on Tana, so there's no Flower of Ease debuff, which is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, what are we going to do about it? And of course there's also a defense res gap as well in tactics, so kind of annoying. But yeah, 71, 77, 83 attack, keep that in mind. Wait, 71, 77, 80 attack, sorry, because of the debuff. 80 attack, and then 73, and then 70. So then 70 minus 52 is 28. So I believe we're barely picking up the kill unless I miscomputed something. Let's check again. 71, 77, 83, 83, and then 80, 73, 70, and then basically 72 against 52. So I believe we do get the kill. There's a bit of a kill margin, which is nice for us. Also probably want to get rid of tactics or panic manner. Our play is going to be something like units in a line like this, and then we have Julia attack, we dance, just go here and move out. And so with that, we also have I guess the real problem here is we're going to be adjacent. Tharja is going to be adjacent to Mirabilis, so we're going to get debuffed by like Sabotage Defense and whatnot. Doesn't really matter what we get debuffed by here. The problem is Rosier is just too fast for us. 51, 55, 59 attack, and then 59 attack, and then we have 55 from Tharja's Hex, 52 from Flower of Ease, and then 47 from that, I believe. A bit complicated, but I believe that's 56 attack against Tharja, and she's clearly going to double, so we're a bit out of luck with that, I believe. Which means, but the problem is we can't go in all in offensive either, because then we just end up memeing ourselves. So we might have to do something like attack, dance, and pit. Like, it doesn't work because I'm gonna see this. Well, actually, we'd actually see a Thune move first, and because we're not gonna break this, she's obviously gonna go here. So we're gonna go get this. Probably just like move over. So see her moving in. So that would work. But the problem with that is now we have the armors and stuff right in our face, and Thracier is still alive. So that's not good for us. The problem is we can't really go in. Because if we do, we'd have to do it from here, because otherwise Faye is coming in. She's always getting danced by Mirabilis every time. So I have no idea how he wants to approach this. Let's actually just recompute, see if we can avoid some things. I doubt we can avoid the adjacency thing, because the fact that she gets debuffed is the killer. So again, 55, 59, 63, and then 63. They're just gonna have like, what is that, 28 res? So 28 res drops down to 20. Yeah, we're not really. So our only chance would be to avoid the double, but we only get 49 speed, and clearly all this stuff, complete overkill on speed on us. So we would just instantly lose a unit there. So I guess our only option is to go player phase into her, which is a bit unfortunate. The other issue, of course, is the Faye follow-up, because Faye's probably going to be right here, and Mirabilis is going to be here, so she's going to, or here, probably here. She's going to be trailing a bit, which is fine by us. There's chill defense, but that doesn't really affect us. It's just going to sit on Mirabilis, who isn't going to be doing any fighting. So I think we just got to go in for that play. So turn 1, we probably just want to go ahead and break the structures, just get set up. Nothing too special. Anything special we can do here? Probably that, into repo. That's fine. Since we have 3 turns, we have time to burn.
Oh, joy. I will do what I can. Sun's up.
I guess we already screwed up. What do you want to do then? Because the problem is, if we do the, I wanted to pick up the ether structure. I guess we're not going to do that. Because if we do the hidden run with Julia next turn, she's going to be here, and she's not going to be able to attack Tana immediately, so then we would have to bring in Altina to smite. Don't know if I want to do that. Oh wait, why did I break the panic manner? I'm screwing this whole thing up. Actually throwing. Okay, so we actually screwed this up really bad. Probably gonna have to end up conceding the match, to be honest. That's not very good. Alternatively, we could go for the Thracier bait just immediately with the Archer, but then the problem is Tana's going to kill us, so it doesn't work. Another alternative is we just activate the Bolt Trap to activate Vantage Range, which is probably what we're going to have to do here. So let's go ahead and do it right now.
You have my trust.
My guess would be this Bolt Trap's real. I don't feel like this one's very logical to have be real. I really do want to save it for chip damage on these guys, but now that we've done this, we have to force Vantage on Tharja. And yeah, that was pretty predictable. Alright. So we have Vantage. I mean, it's not going to do very much for us until we get things going here.
Did you call for me?
So we're just going to heal up, pivot around, and we can have Altina like here, sure. I don't know. Let's see what we get here. There's that, and there's that. Okay. We're gonna save the heal on Veronica, because I feel like it's probably gonna have some use later. aka very soon. So we're gonna have this formation, I believe. I don't think there's anything wrong with this formation. And let's see what we get here. Basically, our only chance to win. Of course, our win condition is Mirabilis trailing, because that will allow us to do things. But yeah, we have Faye moving there as expected.
I will do what I can.
Nothing mind-blowing there. We do pick up the one-shots. We could set up Miracle. It's not going to really do much. And of course she's only moving one space, so Mirabilis is going to get to dance, which is a problem. We could alternatively bait, but again, we run into that issue where we're just going to proc Miracle immediately. I guess we could heal up Tharja, and then conceivably maybe live a hit, but I doubt it. Let's see. So hypothetically, if we just healed up Tharja and like took out Mirabilis, then I mean she would just get dance since we don't kill and then we die. So so presumably we would not be okay. So 47, 53, 58, 64, 72, 79, 79 against 30. That's actually very close.
Consider it done. Oh, joy.
She getting debuffed by sabotage defense. So after we take that out, that's not a problem.
Did you call for me?
You can heal to full HP. So if we can live a hit, does that notice anything good? I guess it does, because we do get some chip damage in.
Yes.
Tharja is doing a non-negligible amount of damage, so I guess that's something. I guess alternatively we can just hit and run, because Athune's out of range of the healing tower, so we have all day to attack her. So I think we just take out... We know this bolt trap's also fake, so we can use that to our advantage. So we can take her out, just run, and then we'll see something like... I mean, I hope Athune doesn't go this way, that'd be ultra potato. And armor march happens. I mean, it's fine.
Joy.
We can do this. Now we have Miracle up. At this point, I feel like we can actually just greed this kill, can't we? Because we can then dance Tharja, repo out, and smite. That, I believe that works, correct? Because I can't get to town on time.
Do what I
So
can.
yeah, we can do this.
You have my trust.
Smite, and then, because we probably want front load tactics here,
I will fight.
we're gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, so far so okay. Of course we're gonna get debuffed here. Flower Abuse has very strong range, so
Oh, joy.
what? Oh, we just straight up double. Alright, I forgot. We're not getting debuffed anymore
understand.
by all the other stuff. So we can just pick up the one round KO because we set up Iceberg. Alright, that's good. Well, of course we can use Legendary Julia and company to actually just set up the actual kills, because Mirabilis is never killing Julia in one round. Let me just see though. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, she never won on KOs. So we're fine to just... I guess Tharja also has Miracle, never gets doubled, so we can just do this immediately.
With utter certainty.
There's no way Altina picks up the kill immediately. I was thinking about maybe we had the chance of ending it here, but no, we don't. Let's go ahead and just... Oh wait, I forgot about the fact that you can... Tharja accidentally can kill Mirabilis, so we should probably
I will fight.
fix that problem. Alright, should be fine here. Tharja also has Tharja's Hex, so doing even less damage. So we can do this into this, and then we can just have Tharja pick up the kill, so we can get SP. And there we go. It's pretty standard clear for a derpy team like this. There's not very many options, which is the nice thing about the team, but of course, if all of your options don't work, that's just an immediate loss, so kind of a trade-off there. But looks like we lost some lift on defense, so I'll probably check that out. You know what, because the episode, we already have the episode out, let's just take a look. Yeah, I figured I am not surprised at all that people are just gonna be able to just hit end turn because it's just a recurring theme here with my defense. Quite the aggressive setup, and definitely quite merged, so not a surprise. Of course, Tamari being bonus just means more debuffs and less damage taken by Brave Ike in general. And unfortunately, with how my team's set up, it's always just a good Brave Ike time for Brave Ike. Of course, unless there's a variation where he misses, where he picks up kills and then Ellawood manages to Gale Force, but unfortunately, it seems like Ellawood's not able to pick up any kills here. How close was he? He wasn't even close. Yeah, that's the problem with my Ellawood. He's just too slow. Even if it was plus speed, 47 speed is not very good. Doesn't even double air. Of course, there's Brave Lucina there as well. So yeah, that's a big problem. So this person just dealt with it perfectly fine. Nothing wrong here. Of course, the small nuance that could have happened is Brave Ike would do too much damage, and then Legault could proc Wings of Mercy, and then pick off the air, but it didn't happen there. So fortunate for them. I don't know if they computed that out, but if they did, props. Nothing to complain about here. It's just solid play. And of course, Legault never kills here, so it's just free real estate for Altina to pick up the kill. Of course, if Altina missed the kill there, it could have been dangerous, but most likely not. But yeah, nothing too mind-blowing there. Pretty standard stuff to Anima season. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!